That's all I'm asking. Ha ha ha. This place sure is lively. Valley Lord Yu, Pavilion Lord Long, it's been ages. Pale King Hall's Hall Lord, Yen Bagong. You seem to be quite springy, for someone who had his best alchemist slaughtered in cold blood. Ha ha ha. Valley Lord Yu, there's no need to provoke me. You always go on a murder spree every day, while we at Pale King Hall pursue alchemy. We have many 7th grade alchemists like Yen Song. Our next vicious Pale King will achieve just as his predecessor had, taking the title of the best alchemist in Tianyu. In short, we do not lack alchemists. A cold and cruel hell is a more fitting place for you. Hall Lord Yen seems to be quite confident. I heard that in the 100-pill meeting held by Drifting Flowers Edifice, before vicious Pale King's untimely demise, he fell utterly short to the more skilled Zhuofan. Do tell, how is the best alchemist in Tianyu one of yours now? I certainly don't see it. Humph, and if Zhuofan dies, the dead can't compete with Pale King Hall in taking the best alchemist title. What? Zhuofan. Where is that devil? Sir Lang, hasn't Zhuofan been dealt with yet? Mary Woods' lord, Lin Ruffing. This stupid pig. Are you afraid that others do not know what we are hiding? Could you speak any louder? House Lord Lin, please mind yourself. We are all here to strategize on how to rid the world of that devil. Oh, Lin Ruffing, why do I get the feeling you already began to act? Damn right. That punk killed our 6th elder. How can we not retaliate? This time, my Mary Woods had prepared. We sent 2 profound heaven experts. House Lord Lin. Zhuofan is most cunning. It is not appropriate for Mary Woods to act alone. Let us all work together on this after the 7 houses gathering. Regent Estate has been on the move even before the 7 houses gathering, and they excluded Veiled Dragon Pavilion, it seems. Sigh, this is a problem. If the Regent Estate's goal is to rule all 7 houses, they are sure to make an example out of Veiled Dragon Pavilion by eliminating us. Zhuofan, don't get into trouble. We are still waiting for you to rise to power, to help us. You must stay alive at all costs. Ha ha ha. It's been a long time since it's been so bustling here. It must have been what, a century since our last gathering. Ha ha ha. Sword Marquis Abode Lord Sky-breaking Xia Xiaofeng, we meet at last. Pavilion Lord Soaring Dragon Long Yifi, Sword Marquis Abode's Lord, Xia Xiaofeng. I've been looking forward to seeing you as well. Today, finally I can meet you. You are too polite. The 7 houses are almost all here. But in light of Drifting Flowers Edifice's unfortunate disaster that Demon caused, I believe they have their hands tied and can't join us. Let us. Who said Drifting Flowers Edifice's hands are tied? The former Lord of Drifting Flowers Edifice, Lady of Steel, Chu Bijun. She is still alive. I am possible. You should be dead. Yen Bagong, you'd wish it so. But to your disappointment, I am still alive and well, and I'm in better health than ever. I may soon enter the radiant stage. Humph, when the time comes. Your deep consideration for Drifting Flowers Edifice over the years has been noted. I will make sure to repay each and every transgression. Congratulations on your recovery, Edifice Lord Chu, and resuming your lead. Please, Sir Lang, you're too kind. The Edifice Lord has always been Qing Cheng, but she had to enter seclusion while this gathering is taking place. So I took it upon myself to assist her by coming here in her stead. Edifice Lord Chu is modest. Who does not know that in Drifting Flowers Edifice, you are the first overseer? However, you are no different than an edifice lord, thus your title. With you leading, Drifting Flowers Edifice will be bound to rise. For advising 3 generations of edifice lords and for your open-minded nature. You have my utmost admiration. Would it be too much to ask that in this 7 houses gathering, Edifice Lord Chu put aside our differences? Ha ha ha. Of course, Sir Lang. Only, I'm not so sure everyone else would be as quick to agree as me. Since Sir Lang asked, I shall accommodate your request while in Regent Estate. Wonderful. Guests, please follow me. Estate Lord is waiting. Such a magnificent hall, there are only 7 seats. The elders of each house have a high status, and even our house lord has to treat them with respect. But here, they seem to be treated like air, not even given a seat. Please take your seats while I ask Estate Lord to join you. How dare you just leave? How dare you? This kind of situation. What should we do? A house leader should fight for the respect of his elders. The best way is to ask Regent Estate for more seats. But today the seating is so strange that it makes me confused. Estate Lord, Huangpu Tianyuan. Edifice Lord Chu, I am relieved to see you in good health. Drifting Flowers Edifice and Regent Estate have always been close. Chu Bijun's recovery is a happy event for us, Regent Estate. Hypocrite. Thank you for your concern, Bijun is very honored. Pavilion Lord Long, Abode Lord Xie. Why are you standing? Do you find your seats lacking? I will change them for you. No. Sir Lang is one of the 3 sages in Tianyu. How could I let him stand? I freely offer my own seat to him. As expected of Veiled Dragon Pavilion's Pavilion Lord. The issue was deliberately led to Lang Wuchang. Although unable to talk back for Regent Estate's accommodations, the least he could do was counter it. Ingeniously. It's really a good move. Pavilion Lord Long still knows how to use the old noodle. AI, how could I let Pavilion Lord Long give his seat? It's best I give my own. Oh, no, take mine. Please, I insist. Thank you House Lords for your generous offers, but we have rules here. I cannot agree. The king and the minister shall not sit together, these 7 seats are for House Lords only. Even I, the steward of the Regent Estate, am unworthy of seating next to lords. So that's how it is. Is this the regent's skill in dividing his subjects from the lords? For the sake of dealing with Shuafan, they convened the 7 houses gathering. But it was in fact a cover to threaten the 6 houses into submission. Regent Estate is planning on using Shuafan as a scapegoat to unite the houses. The reason why I've asked you all here today is abundantly clear. As of late, there is a devil called Shuafan who had repeatedly breached the 7 noble houses' honor. Beginning with Hell Valley's 7th elder, it slowly snowballed into the chaos that engulfed Drifting Flowers Edifice and robbed us of 4 elders with his devious ploys. The whole of Tianyu sees us as nothing but buffoons. If we let him continue on this path, the day may very well come when he will purge one house from its roots. He. Wasn't Drifting Flowers City the root of Drifting Flowers Edifice? Indeed, Drifting Flowers City has been reduced to shambles. However, that was at the price of taking out the best alchemist in Tianyu. Shouldn't this old bones destroy a few more? Chu Bijun, mind your goddamn tone. Anyone here is more than clear who should mind his. Enough. For that purpose, I propose, in the name of the 7 houses, the demon purging decree. And put an end to his vile tendencies. The last time the demon purging decree was issued. Demon purging decree is the 7 houses act, which holds as much power as the emperor's edicts. Yet, it is far more cruel. The demon purging decree renders a constant kill order on the target, in which the 7 houses will deploy all their assets, including their venerables, in hunting him down. Every place where the target has appeared, all of them will be exterminated. If the target appears in a city, regardless of the size of the city, it will be exterminated. If the target appears in a village, the entire village will be slaughtered. As this is a drastic measure, the demon purging decree is issued only if voted unanimously by the 7 house lords. If one house fails to participate, it will be tantamount to betraying the imperial family and being labeled as traitors. Yet, Zhuofan only killed people from 4 houses. Even if he had all 7 of them breathing down his neck, it would still not warrant such a cruel and vicious act as the demon purging decree. Since this act implies the slaughter of innocents in cold blood. 3 centuries ago, if that little monster wasn't too hard to deal with, the 7 houses would not have used it. While this time, it's only a mere bone-tempering cultivator. Do you need to make such a poisonous move? Everyone, what do you think? We agree to a state lord's decision. The brat has to be put down at once. However, using demon purging decree at this time is overkill. This implies an empire-wide call to arms and an explanation has to be given to the imperial family. Furthermore, Zhuofan is hardly at the level of that little monster 3 centuries ago. It doesn't make sense to use the demon purging decree for just this. Of course you'd say that, Pavilion Lord Long. At that time, Veiled Dragon Pavilion was willing to take the blame for the kid. You must be practically joined at the hip with that devil by now. Yuan Shan, cease your baseless accusations. When your 2 elders died in Windgaze City, we were in the dark too. Would you have believed us if we just told you it wasn't us? We might as well settle this now so that rumors won't spread saying that Qianlong Pavilion is afraid of you. How is it that now, your story has changed into us taking the fall for Zhuofan? You know full well who's taking the blame. Are you to tell me you are that oblivious to what happens in your own backyard? Windgaze City is your domain. You knew full well that was our domain, yet you sent elders in. They were seeking death. What do you say? What do you want? 2. Remember, this is the Regent Estate. Huangpu Tianyuan's power is incredible. Although we're both at the peak of Profound Heaven stage, we're no match for him. Edifice Lord Chu, what is your decision? I wholly approve of a state lord's decision. This devil ruined Drifting Flowers edifice and has to be put down. Hey Grandma, we are allies here. Don't go kicking us to the curb. But Estate Lord, if you want to issue the demon purging decree, you have to move like lightning and destroy him. You must know that he has Drifting Flowers edifice's greatest treasure. The Bodhi root. If he is pushed into a corner and eats it, it will boost his power and will ruin us. On second thought, it is best we don't unleash such a calamity as the demon purging decree on the people. What? I only proposed the demon purging decree to see if there's any compassion left in your hearts. Us 7 are the peak of Tianyu's power, we have to lead by example. To stand united in upholding peace in Tianyu. If we adhere to the demon purging decree and bring disaster to our people over one kid, for our selfishness no less, wouldn't that be too despicable of us? Curses. Are you playing with us? It's late today, please go back to the guest house and rest. We will discuss it another day. This damn hag is back to her old tricks. Yes, hitting us right where it hurts. The hag saw your motive with a glance and threw a wrench in your demon purging decree. It's really rare. From what I've seen. The Drifting Flowers edifice may be the weakest house, but Chu Bijun isn't easy to deal with. At least, far more troublesome than Long Yifi and Xia Xiaofeng working together. With this hag back, the Drifting Flowers edifice is going to be a hard pill to swallow. Everyone, I know what's on your minds, but please relax. We have no ill will towards any of you. Estate Lord only changed his decision on the spur of the moment. Sir is an outstanding strategist. It is indeed why we came here, yet you could tell with a single look. Please, you're too kind. I only have people's best intentions in mind. But Sir Lang, Estate Lord, how are we to get rid of Zhuofan? Ha ha ha. Valley Lord, you, a pup, have you running scared? Look at you shaking in worry over there, you are bringing disgrace to the 7 houses. Valley Lord, haven't we already sent a team to intercept him? And if it fails? Isn't this the reason for the demon purging decree? You think a mere bone-tempering kid is worthy of the demon purging decree? This kid is just a reason, the demon purging decree has another purpose. I may not know much about him. But 3 houses each sent 2 profound heaven experts after him. The chance of success is over 90. But just now, it became 100. Oh, what makes you so sure of success, Sir Lang? Because I just learned that our guest Venerable, Li Jingtian, has also volunteered to follow him. He's going too, whatever for. Why else? He must have heard of the kid's exploits in drifting and plans on Flower City taking Zhuofan's cultivation method for himself. That martial fanatic knows when to be serious only when these things are involved. Humph, what a fool. He is Regent Estate's guest Venerable, with Imperial Tyrant body art at his disposal, and yet here he is coveting an outsider's cultivation method. This is outrageous, it doesn't matter. With Elder Li's character, he'll definitely kill the kid afterward. The brat's fate is sealed. In addition, Windgaze City there. You should also take action. Estate Lord, Sir Lang, haven't we been keeping watch of Windgaze City just so we could get rid of Zhuofan? Why do we need to attack that place now that Zhuofan is out of the picture? What a fool. That's the place that gave birth to Zhuofan, and there's a good chance for a second, a third, maybe even a 10th Zhuofan to rise. Rather than deal with that mess, we need to level that clan. Furthermore, what I said. Have I ever gone back on my words? What thing is Regent Estate? They think they can use just us as messengers. Yeah, the Emperor banned us from Windgaze City 2 years ago. Regent Estate wants to test the Imperial family's limits and doesn't dare go himself. So, he is making us face the danger. What an abominable man. But, we will be offending Regent Estate if we don't go. And if we do, we will incur the Imperial family's wrath. What is the better choice? Go to hell, Regent Estate. Valley Lord, we should choose the lesser of 2 evils. We don't know if the imperial family will act if we move in on Windgaze City. But if we go against Regent Estate, we will have Huangpu Tianyuan on our backs. And you know his short temper. In this situation, our only option is to go on a limb. That the imperial family is useless and won't act against us. Spell it out. Take out the transmission jade. Send them to Windgaze City. The three seem to have realized my plan, but they chose to follow it anyway. The three are house lords, after all, not mere idiots. How could they not see through a state lord's intentions? But even so, after balancing the gains and losses, they ultimately sided with a state lord. The seven houses seem to take the imperial family as just an empty shell. Indeed, over the last 1,000 years, the seven houses have thrived while the imperial clan declined. It reached a point where the current emperor is the weakest this empire has ever seen. A great opportunity presents itself to us. If the imperial family remains passive even after the Battle of Windgaze City, then I can enact the demon purging decree and purge all outsiders while unifying the seven houses. I will ultimately control the whole land. Ha ha ha. With the seven houses under you, not even the four pillars can stand in your way. Ha 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 ha. I would like to be the first to congratulate the estate lord for taking the throne. Lang Wuchang, you are the genius of this generation yet. Chose to become my steward, helping regent estates rise to glory. I hereby vow that once I ascend the throne, the head of the four pillars and the position of prime minister will be yours. I am most grateful for estate lord's kindness. Once elderly kills Xuefan and brings back the Bodhi root, I will assist estate lord in obtaining the 9 dragons diamond body. Not even the imperial family's 5 divine dragons will be able to harm you then. You will truly wield ultimate power and rule above everyone. But won't that martial fanatic catch an interest in that worldly treasure? Or would he just throw it away? Na. Estate lord must be jesting. Elderly is only a martial fanatic and not a complete idiot. How could he throw away such a treasure? Of course, he'll return it to us. And with Elder Li's ability, Xuefan will have no opportunity in damaging the treasure at all. Rest assured, estate lord. Na. Grandmother, what has gotten into Regent Estate? Please enlighten me. I have dealt with the houses for all my life, and can attest that I know every house's style like the back of my hand. Let's turn back to when we just entered the hall. You believed since Lang Wuchang spoke of the lords and subjects that he was looking for you to follow Regent Estate blindly, right? Isn't that the case? In fact, there was only one question on the test: obedience. Obedience. That's right. The so-called lord and subject setup was in fact a way to lord over the masses. To sum it up, to judge obedience. The instant we entered the hall, it was made abundantly clear. Huangpu Tianyuan is too proud and he only wants those who obey around him. So when you saw the seats he had laid out for you, he expected you to take them without making a peep. Pavilion Lord Long may have been clever, but to him, it was all the same as not obeying him and putting you first on the blacklist. I can see now why grandmother has been going along with his intentions. So that's how it is. In that case, even if he wanted to get rid of any houses, Drifting Flowers edifice would stay safe. That's it. Now that he believes the Bodhi root is with Xuefan, and that I obey him throughout this whole farce. In his eyes, Drifting Flowers edifice should be behind your houses on the blacklist. Brother Xia, we must stay vigilant. House lords, do not think for a second you are shouldering Drifting Flowers edifice's disaster alone. With you in front, Drifting Flowers edifice is indeed safe, for now. But we are all in the same boat. If one house falls, the ruin of the other two will only be a matter of time. Grandmother has always had the greater picture in mind. We are ashamed. Now that we are allies in the truest sense of the word, we must devise a plan to stop Regent Estate's campaign. Judging from his meaning, he seemed to intend to launch the demon purging decree. His plan to use the demon purging decree was not to deal with demon Zhuofan, but take advantage of the chaos and swallow the 6 houses. But I knew his keen interest in the Bodhi root and mentioned it, also he would give up on that notion. It won't last, however. Once he kills Zhuofan and obtains the Bodhi root. Wouldn't the death of Zhuofan take away the sole reason behind the demon purging decree? Idiot. That kid is just an excuse. The demon purging decree never had anything to do with Zhuofan from the start. Even if Zhuofan is dead, as long as his death is kept secret, there is still a reason for this. I am convinced that Regent Estate had long since sent a team to deal with the kid. And since unwanted contriver Lang Wuchang is also lending a hand, I can only assume the worst. This is the Lady of Steel, a woman worthy of her title. In times of great peril, she is not a bit inferior to a man. Before the senior, we are not but mere children that listen to her orders. All that Regent Estate is missing is to determine the limit of the imperial family. Only then will they unleash the demon purging decree without scruples. And this limit is none other than Windgaze City. We do not know the imperial family's stance on Windgaze City, so we have to help them. We cannot let Luo Clan fall. Qinger, Peony. Go and inform Huangpu Tianyuan that I, Pavilion Lord Long, and Abode Lord Xie have urgent matters to attend in our houses and have to leave. We must make haste and aid Windgaze City. The enemy must have forces in place already. I can only hope we make it in time. But, grandmother, if the 3 houses move together, will it be? We can't afford any delays. Lang Wuchang is a shrewd man. And we won't be able to hide our cooperation from him for long. It's best we make it public and face them head on. This will also work to show that we are one family, we are not to be pushed around. She's a bit too fierce. Although we are all house lords. I can't even say anything. Windgaze City. I'm back. I've been gone for more than 2 years, and I don't know how the Luo clan is doing these days. Was old Pang's wraith art a success or death? Elderly, you're not pulling my leg, are you? Regent Estate truly cancelled the demon purging decree. This guy has asked me 100 times along the way. Yen Song kid, you're so old yet nagging me like a midwife. This will be the last time I'll tell you, I came voluntarily after you. Not because Regent Estate issued the demon purging decree. At least, not before I left. If you ask me one more time, I'll tear your mouth off. Knowing the truth about the demon purging decree, it is normal to have such fears. However, Li Jingtian will not, and would never dare to lie to me. This martial fanatic really came just to steal cultivation methods. Otherwise, the moment the old man saw us, I would have fought instead of letting myself be captured. Elder Yen, relax. Even if the demon purging decree is released, it won't be anytime soon. At least, we still have time to prepare. Aura fluctuations. Is the demon purging decree really in effect? This is too sudden. A few of us can still protect ourselves. But the Luo clan is powerless and will certainly have to suffer. Divine Sense Field. This Zhuofan is simply a high-functioning sociopath with killing always on his mind. He actually hides his divine sense under mine. When the fight takes place, he will be able to sneak attack and kill the enemies. 3 radiant stage experts. 2 in the 3rd layer and 1 in the 4th. Not to mention, there are many profound heaven experts around as well. There's also those 2. I knew they were garbage, but had no good excuse so far. But this time. Humph. Blackwind Mountain still holds. This Luo clan is really something extraordinary. There are actually defensive spirit arrays. Just from not being able to see through them, I can tell they are no less than at a Regent Estates level. Even a Radiant stage will find it difficult to break. 3 Radiant stage experts in one go. This must be the act of the 7 houses. The Demon Purging Decree. Elder Yen, stop whining. Demon Purging Decree has nothing to do with this. If the Demon Purging Decree was declared, they would have attacked before the arrays were activated. But why else are Radiant stage experts included? If not because of Demon Purging Decree. Because of me. To make sure I stay dead, they laid a trap. Everything is taken into account, including the intervention of Veiled Dragon Pavilion. I can say for sure once I set foot in Windgaze City, those 3 Radiant stage experts will take my life. However, they'll never guess I still have a Radiant stage expert on my side. And a 6th layer body cultivator to boot. With me here, these pups won't take one hair from you. Elderly, this is for you, just let them not hurt me. That's too easy. Then I'll just kill my way in and put them in their place. Steward Jua doesn't trust my strength. Forget about these weak bastards. Even a Radiant stage expert at my lair can't take 3 hits from me. What if I want Elderly to kill them as well? Killing those weaker than me is easy, but doing the same for those in the same stage is another matter. Elderly. I seem to recall you are still Regent Estates guest, Venerable. Steward Jua, my intentions are real. Precisely. No one yet knows of you standing with the Luo clan. Remember, don't go rambling about once inside. Slap them a couple of times and tell them to lay siege on the mountain. It's been so long since I played this role. When one looks for a fink, quality is always preferred. And the ones you have found are some I can't wait to get rid of. Elder Yen, I'll take you to see the clan. To hell with the Sun Clan, and to hell with Hell Valley. We've been running around Blackwind Mountain for so long and even drew them a map. It's not our fault they couldn't see the guarding arrays, yet now, they give us the silent treatment. Zhua Fan is incredible before leaving, he left behind 4 guarding arrays. But that damn Luo Yuncheng is too paranoid, not having extended contact with outsiders. We had to turn traitors if we wanted to attack it. Haha, now that the guarding arrays are up. Our map is useless, no wonder everyone gives us the cold shoulder. Zhuafan must have taught her before leaving. That bitch gobbles up everything Zhuafan says. She is so loyal that she almost pushed the Luo clan head position on him. Tell me, father, that Zhuafan is just a servant. Am I not, Kai shouting, the grand young master of Kai Manor, better than that nobody? Why is it that Luo Yuncheng never looked at me ever since Zhuafan showed up? This son of mine, how can he not have any self-awareness? Zhuafan is a true genius, admired even by the 7 houses. If I had a daughter, I would also give her to Zhuafan. The elders want to see you. Come with me. Here's our chance. Elder, the Kai clan father and son are here. Let them in. Greetings, Elder. I am Kai Rong, head of the Kai clan, and he is my son. Ha ha ha, this pair knows how to choose sides. Yin Zhanglan, if you find them so capable, why not take them under Purging Hall's wing? Ha ha ha. You Lao Lu, they're obviously here to join your Hell Valley. To push them away like this, isn't it a bit rude? Soft-hearted. It isn't just one Hell Valley elder that came to Windgaze City this time. Even for an inferior clan such as theirs, I must have been blind to have fancied you. Credit must be given where it's due, and you should take them in your care. When a dog wags its tail, a master ought to throw it a pound of flesh, no. What are you guys doing wasting time on these fools? Ask what we came here for, and let's get on with it. House Lord's messages could arrive any day now. Lin Yueluan, among us 3 houses, Mary Wood's grudge with Shuafan is the smallest. So just sit tight. Maybe Shuafan has already been dealt with, and we won't be doing any attacking. What the hell is wrong with this world? We're not allowed to be here anyway. Why are 3 of the 7 noble houses here? I only recall swearing fealty to Hell Valley, not to 3 of them. Selling the Luo clan out might have been able to appease one house's anger, but when there were 3, even if the Luo clan was burned to the ground, the remaining rage of the other 2 houses would be shifted onto us. Kai Rong. Tell us of the experts hiding in the Luo clan now. Elders, the Luo clan is a second-rate clan at best. Only Grand Elder Lei Yuntian is a profound heaven expert, one that advanced 2 years ago. As for his goddaughter, Lei Yuding, and Captain Pang, they are all in the bone-tempering stage. While the Luo clan orphans, Luo Yunhai and Luo Yuncheng are even weaker. The rest are inconsequential, beneath elders' attention. This is the first time I've seen such a dedicated trader. What about the 4 arrays? Do you know how to shut them down, or how to avoid them? Shuafan had set them up before his departure. We know nothing about them. Only after betraying the Luo clan, did we find out about the array's existence. You have to believe me, elders. Fine, fine, we believe you. Such a dedicated trader, why wouldn't we believe? Greetings to the 3 venerables. We detected 3 men outside Windgaze City. A bone-tempering stage, a profound heaven stage, and a 6th layer of radiant stage experts. Damn. The radiant stage expert is heading for us. Why would such an expert come here? Was he a friend or foe? You are. Why haven't you attacked yet? That's a venerable. A radiant stage expert. And he just slapped him around. Who the hell is this man? Why, you're that guest venerable from Regent Estate, Mad Dipper Li Jingtian, elderly. Why are you here? Didn't Regent Estate choose to stay out of this? More importantly, what's the meaning of this? You still have the face to ask me. If you weren't standing around with your hands down your pants, Shuafan wouldn't have sneaked through that array that even my soul sense can't penetrate. Shuafan escaped from 6 profound heaven experts and yourself. You're saying he's back. Why haven't we noticed then? Be quiet, or people might think you're an idiot. Now everyone, follow my lead and attack that mountain. Elderly, we have yet to get word from the House Lords. We can't. Enough nonsense. Why have the 3 of them sent you here if not to get that damn Luo clan? Now I am here, so why are you still frickin' hesitating? I told you to attack that mountain. Do it, and you'll gain merit for it. Otherwise, what should we do? Should we go on? But there are still some doubts. Do you want to be slapped? Since he dares to attack, we have to follow. At worst, the regent estate will be leading the charge. Today opened my eyes. I've never seen so many experts in one place before. In front of these four, even those three profound heaven elders are not but ants. Look who's talking. Who was it that was shaking in fear earlier? Sister Yufei, the Kai clan has always been on friendly terms with the Sun clan. Why are you suddenly so antagonistic towards my father? You're no different either. A deadbeat. Yufei, why are you still here? Come on, let's go to Blackwind Mountain. What are you going there for? Foolish girl, it's to cheer on the elders and venerables, of course. Daughter, you must remember, if you want any of them to notice you, you have to put on a decent show. Dad, are we? As if. The Sun clan lorded over us all because they had a relative in Hell Valley. Now is a good opportunity. The Sun clan had Hell Valley's backing and, who knows, we might get Regent Estate as a sponsor. We'll see then how tough they'll act around us. Father, you're right. When the time comes, I'll see if that little bitch Sun Yufei still dare to look down on me. Young miss, please take a rest. They arrived in Windgaze City for a month now and still have not attacked. There shouldn't be a problem if you take a breather. Sister Lei is still hard at work with scouting, right? The enemy has at least 3 profound heaven experts, along with even stronger people among them. Girl, you can't keep this up for much longer. It's all my fault for being powerless and letting you suffer like this. When disaster strikes, for a girl to shoulder the defense of a clan, makes me realize how useless this grand elder is. Uncle Lei, don't beat yourself up. You and Captain Pang, along with Sister Lei, have worked tirelessly for the Luo clan to thrive. I couldn't do anything to help you up till now. So allow me to at least do this for our clan. Luo clan is my home, and you are part of it. I saw it laid to ruin once, and I'm not going to stand by and see it happen again. If only Brother Zhuo was here, it would have all been fine. He always had a way out of any crisis. This damn brat kicked up a storm for us and still hasn't come back. He must be living it up out there. Sister Lei, don't say that. Zhuo Fan must be rushing over as we speak. We must defend our clan and await his return. Yun Chang, he is actually. Young Miss Lei. I lost control over the poison dragon array in the east. I am amazed to see such intricate arrays in such a place. It may very well be better than the guarding arrays of our houses. It's hard to imagine how a third-rate clan would know such skill. This is the Luo clan that I'm going to join, it's really magnificent. You 3 elders, go deal with that array. The venerables are with me. What happened? 4 experts entered the Black Flame array in the south. And these 4 are very powerful. The moment they entered the array seems to be collapsing. Let me go meet them. Uncle Lei, I can't see how strong the 4 are. Even though they are in the array, you are not their match. In the past, Luo clan almost perished because of me. Now it is time I pay that debt with my life. Run, I will hold them off for a while. Ha 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 ha. Elder Lei, since when can one man hold back so many? Allow me to join you. Elder Lei can sacrifice himself for the Luo clan after being here for only 2 years. But I, who had been living in the Luo clan's grace for my entire life, can't. If only I could see my brother one last time. Captain Pang, you. Sister Lei, you don't mean. I am immensely grateful for Godfather's kindness. I can't let him die alone. Just. Ha ha ha, Yuncheng. Do me a favor and give that brat 2 slaps for me. That's what he deserves for not returning to send me off to my death. Sister, are they giving their lives for us? Yunhai, you remember. We may not have a dad, but we still have a home. They are our family. Look for Brother Zhuofan when you're out. He will definitely protect you. Sister, what about you? Yunhai, do you remember the teachings of our ancestors? Of course I remember, steadfast and righteous. Yes, we cannot let their sacrifice be in vain. At least I'm here, I can still control the arrays to help them. Go find Zhuofan. Such a rare 5th grade array, with incredible power as well. It's a pity that the user's control is weak. Unable to bring out even one of its potential. Otherwise, even the 4 of us might have had a hard time getting through. Fortunately, they lack a true expert. Otherwise, not even Regent Estates experts could swallow this piece of hard bone. Who's there? I'm Luo Clan's Grand Elder, Lei Yuntian. First layer of Profound Heaven stage. He's a Grand Elder. Luo Clan is nothing but a third-rate clan. Should the Luo Clan be an obscure clan that is stronger than even the 7 houses? Why does the clan have a freak like Zhuofan, but its elder is so? A 5th layer of bone-tempering cultivator like Zhuofan managed to kill 6 Profound Heaven experts and escape unscathed. This elder is only in the 1st layer of Profound Heaven stage, but he can kill a Radiant stage expert. With the steward a monster, the elder cannot be too bad. Shut this geezer's trap. He. Elderly, it will be my pleasure. You moron, don't let Luo Clan's cultivation fool you, or you won't even know what killed you. He. I didn't even warm up yet and you're already dying. So weak. What kind of Grand Elder are you if you're not a freak level, at the minimum? Before coming here, Zhuofan told me to protect the Luo Clan's safety, but how am I going to explain this to Zhuofan now? Is my promise worth nothing? If not for this array limiting my senses, I wouldn't have wasted time with you and dirted my hands. Captain Pang. When enemies storm the gates, when home is in peril, it is the captain of the guard's duty to defend it. How can I let Elder Lei do it alone? Me as well. You're not even in the Profound Heaven stage. You just came here to die. We'll make sure you taste hell before we do. Young miss, what are you doing here? We are a family. We live together, we die together. But what of Yunhai? It's fine. He's grown up now. Almost entering the chi condensation stage. I had him go look for Zhuofan. He will be safe with him. Ha. Turns out there is still a brat running away. Your steward dared to kill our family's elders and has been sentenced to death. No matter where he runs, we'll be close behind him. As for you, Luo Clan, you have committed a heinous crime for bringing such evil into this world. Not one shall be spared. I will find even that kid of yours and grind his bones to dust. You won't even spare a child. Not even if he is a baby. I will kill him where he stands, without the slightest hesitation. You don't need to look. I'm right here. Yunhai, why are you here too? Sister, our Luo Clan's ancestors taught us to be steadfast and righteous. I cannot let you throw your lives away just so that I alone may live. The young master has grown up. So I was wrong all along. The Luo clan is admirable, maybe not the strongest by far. But they have loyalty first and foremost. Was this what Steward Zhua meant when he said this clan was the best in the world? The Luo clan of now is far better than the 7 houses. Ha ha ha. Since all of Luo clan is here, then allow me to send you off, permanently. If you want to touch my brother, you have to go through me first. Black Flame Array Black Flame Storm. Young miss. This 5th grade array of yours is pretty good. Too bad. Little girl, your cultivation is too low. You're not even a bone-tempering cultivator and your control is sorely lacking. But now, you no longer have time for regrets. For I am here to send you on your last journey. Elderly. The dead. Don't need to know. Elderly, what is the meaning of this? Idiot, are you that thick in the head? You've been fooled, it's a trap. The array is disconnected. Elderly. Why do you know how to use the array? Moron, I told you already. You've been had. I thought of drawing you into the array then trap you here. Hee hee hee, didn't you find it odd how the array was so weak? But with me in control, don't you find it strong? Let me clue you in. I'm with the Luo clan. Steward Zhua Fan himself invited me into the Luo clan as its elder. Radiant Stage Expert. Is so powerful. This is a poison-repelling pill for each of you. Take one and you will be fine. Someone's coming. Bone Tempering Stage. Is this person? It's him, Demon Emperor Zhua Fan. That's right. It's him. Exactly the same. Everyone's finally here, I've been waiting here for a long time. This is not good. Blast it. The Venerable should be meeting this punk, not us. Why did it have to be us? I knew I should have picked another array. Why don't the 4 Radiant Stage experts hurry to help us? You should all lighten up and be thankful that all of you are unworthy of me ending you personally. The one all of you shall have the honor of facing is our Pale House Elder. Elder Yen, they're all yours. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, Steward Zhua. These old goats are nobodies. I'm more than enough for them. How dare you look down on us? Who do you think you are? Zhua Fan. Why does this guy look somewhat familiar? Old coot, state your name. I do not kill without knowing my opponent's name. I'm afraid of making you wet your pants if I do. Oh. Then we want to see, in such a third-rate Luo clan, besides your freak, Zhua Fan. What other circus clown can come out? Then unclog your ears and prepare to be amazed. Yen Song. What? Didn't Yen Song fall at the hands of Zhua Fan in the chaos of Drifting Flowers City? How the hell did he end up here? And is Luo Clan's Pill House Elder no less? Elder Yen Song, it's really you. Why did you betray Pill King Hall, Yen Song? The former vicious Pill King Yen Song had followed the natural course and died in Drifting Flowers City from Zhua Fan. And from his death, Yen Song was reborn. Tell me, where's the betrayal? Besides, with me out of the picture, isn't the vicious Pill King title up for grabs? I'm not naive. Don't tell me the Pill King Hall didn't break out in celebration once they heard of my death. Since this is the case, we have to go through Yen's song if we want to break the array. Old Yen is an expert in poisons. It is my domain as well. I will hold him, while you two flank him from the sides. We have to end this swiftly. If we let him hide behind his rainbow cloud palm, it will be hard to get to him. Yen Zhenglan, an inept like you who can't use the rainbow cloud palm, dares to play with poison around me. You court death. Ha ha ha. Yen Song, you're done for. You're exposed before you hide in the rainbow cloud palm's poisonous mist. I may not train in your martial art, but I know it like the back of my hand. And you will suffer dearly for it. What? Roar. How is it possible? Yen Zhenglan, you aren't useful even as bait. You take me for a sitting duck if I'm not hiding in the rainbow cloud palm mist. He, did you forget where we are? This here is a 5th grade array, the poison dragon array that I am able to control. Here, I can create all the poison mist I want. Want to assassinate me, in your dreams? Congratulations 6 elders for your complete success. Father, there's no one here. What are you doing? Ha ha ha. Foolish girl, the elders are cleaning up the Luo clan and would surely gain many contributions for this. As those experts move fast, I fear that my nerves may get to me when the time comes to congratulate them and my manners would slip. It's best I practice my performance for when it counts. Yufei, let's do it together for a brighter future. Congratulations, elderly, for returning victorious. If you want a sponsor, you have to think big. Elderly is a regent estate venerable. Everything will be ours once we earn his favor. He, shouting, come and practice with father. Kai clan head, you sure are ignorant. But no wonder, you haven't been in touch with the 7 houses and know nothing about them. A venerable may be strong, but they ignore house affairs. Only elders hold the true power in a house. Your ass-kissing has more worth directed at an elder. They are the ones who can make you a vassal clan. Ass-kissing must be done in style. If you do it right, you will be fine. One wrong kiss and you'll get the gallows. I mean, won't you offend the venerables if you only do it to elders? And if you flatter the venerables, won't the elders feel irritated? What a dilemma. Why not both? You may get nothing, but at least you'll keep your heads. Good point. Who's talking? Joie fan, ha ha ha. Take it easy, what are you doing here? I'm the same as you. I came here to welcome guests. How can he be here? The 4 houses, including Regent Estate, came here explicitly for Joie Fan's head. How could it be so unlucky to meet this calamity? Joie Fan, I have always had the Luo clan's benefit in mind in all my actions. Hear me out please, and leave quickly. Otherwise, when the venerables come out, you won't stand a chance. Oh, I never knew Elder Kai would, after betraying the Luo clan, care so much for me. Ha ha ha, I'm touched. Sigh, Zhua fan, Luo Clan's misfortune has come because of you. Why did you come back?